Look on the screen, everybody. Look on the screen. America's teens. Yeah, in a lot of cases, we have what I consider to be America's terrorists. Let's check this story out. Again, teens are also terrorists. So let me pause this. And let's start this over.
Members of the Mitchell's Legion baseball team face rape charges.
The Pennington County State's Attorney's Office announced those charges today. The alleged crimes took place in Rapid City while the team was there for a June tournament. Kettleland's Dan Santella takes a closer look.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm just going to pause this. You can see the teens on the screen, the terrorist, and I'm just going to play the sound. One, I believe.
Members of the Mitchell's Legion baseball team face rape charges.
The Pennington County State's Attorney's Office announced those charges today. The alleged crimes took place in Rapid City while the team was there for a June tournament. Kettleland's Dan Santella takes a closer look at the charges in tonight's top story.
According to the documents filed in Pennington County, there are two alleged victims in this case. Each is 16 years old. 18-year-old Hudson Haley is charged with raping both. He is also charged with aiding and abetting in the rape of one. 19-year-old Landon Waddell is charged with raping one victim. He is additionally charged with aiding and abetting the rape of both. 18-year-old Lincoln Bates is charged with raping one of the victims and aiding and abetting the rape of the same victim. So are three 17-year-olds. At this point, the Davison County Sheriff's Office has not released booking photos of Peyton Mandel, Carter Miller, and Carter Simpson, but they are all being charged in adult court because of the severity of the alleged crimes. All six suspects live in Mitchell, and as of today, were listed on the Mitchell Baseball Association's online Varsity Legion team roster.
This is not hazing, and this was not an initiation ritual. It's been wildly reported as that, and this was allegedly a sexual assault and a forcible sexual assault. And I hope that the Mitchell community and the state can stop characterizing it as hazing. It just really undermines the seriousness of what happened in that situation.
Pennington County State's Attorney Laura Retzel says 3 additional juveniles face charges in juvenile court. Their names are not being released. Retzel also says that additional charges are possible for other adults who might have known.
And if you notice, they're trying to charge us what? I'm just going to let this other audio play and just pause it. They're trying to charge us, she said, as what? As hazing. And why is that?
Crimes and did not report them, which is required.
Trying to protect them. Let me go back.
Varsity Legion team roster.
This is not hazing, and this was not an initiation ritual. It's been wildly reported as that, and this was allegedly a sexual assault and a forcible sexual assault. And I hope that the Mitchell community and the state can stop characterizing it as hazing. It just really undermines the seriousness of what happened in that situation.
Pennington County State's Attorney Laura Retzel says 3 additional juveniles face charges in juvenile court. Their names are not being released. Retzel also says that additional charges are possible for other adults who might have known of the alleged crimes and did not report them, which is required by law. Dan Santella, Kettleland News.
The players are charged with second-degree rape, which means it involved force or threats. The maximum sentence is 50 years in prison. Kettleland News reached out to Jason Christensen, the president of the Mitchell Baseball Association. We did not yet hear back from him.
So if you heard that correctly, trying to put it as hazing, you got to be. How do you get hazing mixed up with an SA and assault? No, trying to protect Dusty Dans. Want to put hazing? I think the individual that reported it initially as hazing, that sounds like a cover-up. I think that person should face some type of obstruction of justice charge. Yes, they really should. Maybe an accomplice trying to cover it up. Why? Because it's only some females, and they want to protect the seas of Duster Dan. And they should be charged as adults. I want to really see what's going to happen with this case, how many years they may get. Heck, you know what? They want to protect Dusty Dan so much because more than likely the judge may have something in common with them. Why? What I mean by that, look like them perhaps. Reporting it as hazing, trying to protect these deviants. Based on the allegations, deviant sickos. They need to go ahead and be treated as adults. And if convicted, hey, throw them in jail. Why have them walk on the street so they can do it again? But the fact that they try to cover it up as hazing blows. You got to be kidding me. Why? Looking out for the criminals, alleged criminals. Looking out for Dusty Dan. We don't want to mess up that boy's future now. What about the women? Oh, the women don't matter. The women don't matter. So anybody who has tried to cover this up, guess what? They need to go ahead and face a charge as well. Oh yeah, unaccomplished, obstruction of justice. Oh yeah, they really should. But the fact that they tried to cover it up as hazing, you gotta be kidding me. Anything to protect the teens. Again, I keep telling you, based on how these kids, you got kids killing kids, beating up kids, punching kids, attacking kids, assaulting kids, other adults, setting on fires. America's teens, aka America's terrorist. Dusty's being drama, heartache, assaults, and trauma. The financial implications, we got 6 on the screen. It's too many of these evil, diabolical dust buckets in the nation. Let me know what you all think, and I'm out.